Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices, and starting with the S&P here on the weekly chart. So Elliott Wave count, we have, I have 3 counts, and I know that doesn't make it easy, but we need to put them on the table and eliminate them one by one. So it's possible that we have wave 3 here, and we have an A and a B and a C wave here that's not complete. Still got this to go here. The second count is that we have a triangle in play, so it would be the A, the B, the C to this point here. So we'd have a D wave here, and then we'd have an E wave here, and then we'd go up from that point. So we would have wave D here, roughly, and wave E here, and wave 4 over here for that count. Okay, and the final count is that the wave 5 top could be in place here, and we have wave 4 over here. So there's 3 counts here. So first of all, there's going to be 2 of them that we would look pretty much the same, in that this move down here is an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. This would be in 5 waves here. If for the C wave, so that's important. And also if the top is in play here, then 5 waves down here would be important as well, because in both cases, as wave C here and possibly wave 5 top in play here, we would come after the 5 waves here, we would have an A and a B and a C wave here, and then would come down further from that point. Okay, so that's something that we need to watch. Otherwise, we'll look at the triangle pattern here. So let's just get a bit of clarity on those counts. So just going to the daily chart here. First of all, the move down through here, I've adjusted it a little bit further, in that this is wave 1 and 2 here, and all of this is wave 3 here, and wave 4 here, and wave 5. So with the wave 3 to 4 here, we're looking at an A wave here, a B wave to pull back, and a C wave to here, and we'll look at that in more detail, okay? And then down for this particular pattern here. Now, if this is 5 waves down for the top here, when this comes into play here, we'd expect this market to go up into wave 5 up here. If it's going to be 5 waves down, we've got a top in play here, and this top can be in play because if we have wave 4 sitting over wave 3 here, and this wave 4 sitting here, then we can count this up as 1 and 2 here, and 3 here, and 4 here, and 5 here. Now, it may seem that wave 3 is short here. It is short, but it's not the shortest of 1, 3 and 5. It's wave 1 has got the extension in it, so wave 3 here is actually longer than wave 5 here. It doesn't look like it, but it's just a little bit longer. So it's possible to have that wave top in here, and we need to be mindful of that, because once we get these 5 waves down here for wave C, and we're thinking it's going all the way up here, then we would need to be mindful of wherever that low is here, the 61.8%, probably around this 2.8 here again, and would see it falter there anyway, but it could really falter and turn down from there, but we wouldn't miss it anyway. We'd pick it up on the intraday, so it's not a big deal as such. It's just something that we need to work through. So the things that we need to work through now is that if this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 down to here, then that's fine. We're working through this ABC pattern here. The other point is that if this can I copy that? If this move down through here, it could be counted as an A wave to here, a B wave to here, and a C wave to here. So that would put wave C here, and then we would be looking at wave D up here, and then wave E over here. Okay, so when we're looking at wave 4 here for the time being, it's going to be very close to wave D here in its particular structure in terms of 3 waves. So I won't know the outcome of that for a little while. I'll probably may be able to work it out through other markets, but otherwise we would work it out in the move down here, because if this was moving down from 4 to 5 here, it would be in 5 waves. If it moves down from D to E here, it will move down in 3 waves. And of course this one here would bring us lower into this space here. So our main thing this week is really just picking up where we left off last week, but working through this particular pattern here. So I want to go into that here. So it's either going to be this wave 4 that I'm looking at here, or it's going to be that wave D coming into play. And wave D would be part of this structure here with wave A, B and C here, and then that would be A, B and C here. So it's going to be pretty much the same. So yeah, let's just go in and have a little look at this a bit closer. So on the hourly chart here, we'll count from the low here, we'll count this up as 5 waves up through here, and the move down through here is in 5 waves, so it's an A wave. So we can expect wave B to play out back up into this box here, 50-60% retracement level from 2700 to this high here, and that should also be in 3 waves moving up into this space here. So not a lot to do in the first instance, and once that hits supply here, then we should see another 5 waves down through here. It will give us the opportunity to go long here, because we got 5 waves here. We'll be looking to get 5 waves over here. Okay, so that's really where we are at the moment. So you could go long in this box here. If I just configure this and turn it into a green active go long box, so to speak. The other way is that we can look at wave B top here and bring that line down through here as a trigger to the long side as well. And of course you can look to short it in this length here if you're a scalper, but otherwise we can look to start to move in over in this space here. It's nice if it comes down here and then finds support on the 2700 here, then you know it's got support, and it gives you a nice setup there to get your entry and stop under the closest largest number there. So taking this pattern here and looking at the NASDAQ will be exactly the same. So I'll just go to the hourly chart here, and once again we've got the same thing here. So we could put this as being active in here as well, and looking at this as 5 waves up for little A, B and C here, that's 5 waves in here. So it's going to be just a zigzag pattern, so 5, 3 and 5 here, and then another 5 moving higher here, and would also look at that as wave 4 as well, so don't worry about that there for the time being. But that's the pattern that we're looking at the moment. So we're going to see this week basically working its way across the 7,000 here for this market. Alrighty, well, just pretty short and sweet to the point. And to recap, we've got 3 counts and we need to work through them. They're in the bigger picture. They're not really going to affect the smaller picture here for the short term here. So looking at this as either wave 4 here, or wave D up here in terms of a larger running triangle pattern for the US markets. Thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. Cheers.